Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How is everybody today? I feel like I have to brush my hair more. It's kind of getting greasy. Maybe I should have washed it the other day. Oh well, yesterday. I know. I can't believe this.
I thought you were crazy.
It felt good yesterday, but now
We
it
can
feels
go
a little bit.
tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe anything for an extra shower. How is everybody today? Maybe I'll just put my toque on. Maybe that's the key. We'll go straight into this as well.
Excuse me. Kitty's wondering if she's ever going to be fed.
5 o'clock.
Steven's alive.
Oh, is he? What's he
Yeah.
doing? Okay, we are live on both. Let me randomly see if we can somehow send up a flare. I'm guessing no. But you never know.
He's always marching.
No, the answer is no. One sec. Maybe I'll have a Smarties as well. Do you like some Smarties?
I think I'm okay right now.
Okay.
I think.
Is that camera angle alright? Should I lower it down a bit?
Maybe a little bit.
Does it angle it down
Or it's fine.
I think it's fine.
okay.
Yeah. It's not sailboats. Welcome. How's it going? The boats are always plotting. But so are tiny homes because they cost more than a sailboat, unfortunately, nowadays. Sailboats around, or sorry, sailboats. Tiny homes around here cost like $150,000 to $200,000, which is 4 or 5 times more expensive than our sailboat. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Sorry. Eating some Smarties, crunching. My apologies. How is everybody today? Sorry, we went live a little later than normal, but we would love to travel to New Zealand. That's like one of our dream locations eventually. We gotta leave here first. We're kind of stuck during winter time. We gotta sail around here come summer, make sure the boat's good, make sure we're good. And then, yeah, we'll probably head down to Mexico and then over.
Hi.
Now, oh, here she comes.
Come on.
The mysterious cat. She is the best mystery cat. Hey, kitty. Boat life's been good. And thank you, E. Yeah, non-stop adventure. Lots of stuff going on all the time. Soon, hopefully, we'll be actually out sailing a lot more. The weather is starting to get better. Mathis, we do all kinds of stuff. We sail the boat. We fix the boat. We work on the boat. We travel in the boat. We do workout. We play video games.
Ooh.
I don't know. We do all kinds of stuff. Ace of Trace, how's it going?
Snow again in Montreal.
Spring ever coming? Over here, it feels like it is.
Well, it's still not springy enough.
Yeah, it's still not quite there, but we're getting close. Lots of responsibility. Yeah, it's for the most part, it's not too bad, but there is a lot going on. We got scammed today. Just a very small, minor $4 scam, but still a scam nonetheless, and it angered us a little bit.
Yeah, it's just not fair. Totally.
Kenzie, thank you for the follow. So I'm just finishing this video I made, that we made today, boat life.
Kitty.
Adventure.
Oh, wow.
Is it broken for English? What do you mean it's broken for English? My dream to own a boat. You should totally, if you ever get a chance, definitely go for it. Even if you get a chance to just to hang out on a boat for a little bit. Our boat was 36,000 Canadian, 27,000 US. But as a man, what do you encounter? What do you mean by that? What do I encounter? Does the cat ever leave the boat? She does. We let her outside. If we don't let her, she doesn't like run around on the docks or anything like that. But she goes on deck, runs around. Oh, what's it like? So Holly and I both do all the work. It's not just me. It's probably at least 50%, if not more. Holly, honestly, doing a lot of the stuff around here. But yeah, we fix a lot of the boat. We bought a boat that was like 36,000 is a decent amount, but it's also not perfect. The boat was not 100%, so we do a lot of work on the boat as well. But luckily we're at a good marina right now that has laundry, bathrooms, washer, dryer. I already said laundry. Showers and stuff, which is nice. Aren't you sending English messages right now? I'm confused. Does she catch fish? The kitty? Or... The kitty could, maybe. Cece! My cat's name is also named Cece. We've lived on the boat, and I spelled the same way. My cat's lived on the boat. Our cat's lived on the boat for 3.5, 4 months at this point. We decided to live on it to do something different. So we lived a long time on land doing regular land stuff. We just wanted to try something brand new, something different, a big adventure before we got to the point where we're not going to do it anymore. Not quite a boat, but still. I mean, kayaking's really fun. It's a boat, it's just a small boat. Holly is my celebrity crush. There you go.
Oh, wow. I'm no celebrity.
Yeah. Been
Nice
to
try.
the BBIs. I don't even know where that is, Kurdish. Thank you for the follow, Ginny. Prime, this is what we're doing for money right now. We're doing content creation. Not my business, just curious. What do you guys use for litter? Just regular cat litter. I have no idea. It's like unscented clay stuff. I actually have no idea. We just put it in the garbage and take it to the garbage right now. We don't go anywhere crazy.
That's the lightweight one.
With Japanese smiley symbol before and after. Oh, well, I mean, that's always fun. There's nothing wrong with a couple smiley symbols. We don't have a ton of extra bills. We do own the boat outright. We just pay $575 for the marina, $100, $150 for electricity, and like $180 for Starlink. So we do have, and of course food and stuff. But so yeah, there are bills still. It is significantly less than most rent or home ownership. Holy. Right now, there's a lot of times we can and can't go. Kenzie, it's wintertime here in Canada, so storm sailing season, which basically just means it's a little bit unsafe to just go whenever we want. We have to be careful, watch the weather. We also only have limited daylight because of just the time of year and the place we live. So come spring and summer, we'll be sailing a lot more. We do go out when we can in the winter, we just haven't been able to. Also, the boat, like I said, wasn't perfect, so we had been working on it to make sure it's good to go. Thinking of doing something similar. Are there any dangers? I mean, there's always dangers of, like, you know, the boat sinking. People always ask, what if the boat sinks? I mean, the same as if your house gets in an earthquake or a fire or a tornado or whatever. There's always that risk, but you can mitigate that by making sure you keep up on maintenance and also don't do anything stupid. So one of the big ones is just make sure you have the proper apps for checking weather and that kind of stuff. This boat has been here in some capacity or another for for like 36 years. It's been on this water, so there's dangers, but I mean, if the boat's been here, it can be fixed, I guess. I don't know.
How are you doing on the Smarties?
Would you like a Smartie?
Sure.
You're in Canada camera. Hello. I mean, the camera's this way up high, so I'd have to stare like this, and I feel like that'd be an odd angle. I could move the camera down lower, but then I can't read the screen as easily. That even makes sense, honestly. Do you ever encounter a big storm and waves? We've encountered some big storms, but mostly at the marina here, where we're very safe. We're on Vancouver Island, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, Pacific Ocean, but in a very safe marina currently.
Hello, user.
And Lewis,
how have you been?
We haven't sailed too far. We've kind of mostly sailed around where we are now. Done some day sails, some overnights. Nothing big. We'll eventually go a lot further. Mediterranean would be very cool. It's on the wrong side of the Pacific for us, or on the wrong side of the continent. We're on the Pacific side. We'd have to go through the Arctic, through the Panama Canal, or around the world to get to the Mediterranean, but one day we would love to be there. Kenzie, hey, that's cool. You're British, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Great Britain, Canada. Yes, I love it. One of the British, I don't know how you call them, children. One of the child nations of the Brits. So we're in Canada. We don't need to... If we sailed to the USA, we would need our passports. So we're Canadian, not American. If we sail down to any other countries, we do need our passports. You have to go to the nearest port of entry, and you go through customs, just like you would if you were on a plane. but because it's our own boat, I guess if you had your own plane, it'd be the same kind of idea. You have to go to a airport, land, and you go through customs just like anything else. We could technically go to Cuba, because we are Canadian. Canadians are allowed to go to Cuba. Breaking winds, what's going on? We got scammed today. $4. Not a big scam, but we got scammed by an Amazon, what do you call that? Drop-off desk or whatever. Is she happy living on a boat? Talking about the kitty cat or Holly?
Depends on the moment. I'm happy. I'm just excited for sun, is all.
Yeah, we're kind of sick of the winter at this point.
And I'm just tired today if I must keep complaining.
I want to come to Canada. How's your day been? Our day's been really good. Thank you. How's yours, user?
Do you remember them?
Yes, I do. You should definitely come as soon as you can. I know you've been kind of talking about it. Have you ever been to Edmonton? Yeah, so Holly and I actually lived in Calgary, Alberta. Well, technically Airdrie, and we used to drive through Edmonton all the time. I had my brother's up in Grand Prairie, so I drove through Edmonton all the time. And Davin, this is how we're making money right now. Content creation. We are using Starlink, yes. So Kenzie, depends on the area. Some places they'll send somebody out to you to come do customs for you. Other places you just like dock and then you walk into an office like you would at an airport or something like that. Bongo, I have no idea. I don't know what the politics are behind that kind of thing. The easy side of Canada had a lot of Irish. I think Canada in general has a lot of Irish, Scottish. I mean, a lot of people from the UK in general. A lot of Europeans. There's a ton of different people in Canada. Canada's a very multicultural type place. Is this in America? We're in Canada, so we're in North America. You guys low-key live in the dream. Thank you very much. We got a kitty cat too, so, you know, that's a win. Thank you for the follow. Money? What? We got a kitty cat. Kitty cat's the best part. Adventure, boat life, adventure, live aboard. Sorry, 1 second. 6-9. This is what we're doing right now for money. We saved up a long time. We sold all of our stuff and we moved onto a boat. Good evening, Steven. What's going on? Different one. Yeah. I think they can search the boat if they want to, but I don't know if they always do. It probably depends on how sketchy you feel to them. And I don't know 100% because we haven't crossed into the U.S. or any other borders yet. I think it really depends on the country and a lot of different reasons. Steven, thank you for the heart me. Welcome to the fan club. I know you've been here before. We've seen you around. This is the kind of Outer Banks lifestyle I need. We did watch that show for a little while. It was pretty good. The first like 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah, that was good.
After that, I got a little bit weird, but Ginger Boy, hello, hello, not Ginger Boy, I suppose. Did you get caught in that huge storm? We haven't really had much of a storm. There was some storms around us, but we're very safe where we are at the marina. How much is the boat dock here? $5.75 is our current marina. That can change though. Every marina is different. They charge by the foot or like how big your boat is. Australia, welcome Australia. How's it going? We'd love to travel to your country one day. It's very similar to a caravan on water. It's a little bit bigger than, it's 35 feet, so it really depends. There are obviously caravans or RVs that are a lot bigger, but there's also a lot that are a lot smaller as well. Plus we have the top deck. I don't know, it's kind of similar, yes, in a lot of ways. Watching all the way. Philippines, that's awesome. We'd also love to come visit the Philippines one day, Glenn. We've had that one time over 16. Oh, so it's Sailing Platerick, welcome. How's it going? So you guys have been searched before.
Oh, well.
We've had that one time over a 16 country count. There we go. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's definitely something that can happen, but maybe not every country will do it all the time. Depends how they feel that day. How good do your navigation skills have to be before getting a sailboat? I don't think you have to have very good navigation skills. It's obviously a good skill to have, but there's a lot of technology nowadays that really does help. Also depends probably if you're going to do coastal cruising or ocean crossings. But we plan to sail around here. If you're going to do like local sailing, you probably don't need to be that navigationally inclined. There's a lot of like, you know, you're probably not going to be in a situation where you have your electronics fail, but you never know.
Oh.
We plan on living in this boat for as long as we can. I mean, eventually we'd like to maybe upgrade, but I don't think anything... I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. We both love the boat, but it can change, you know, by next year we might have a different idea. Yeah, it's all good, Leah. Yeah, any questions, welcome. We don't mind answering. As long as we know the answer, we try our best. There's a lot of other people that pop in here that are sailors that also know more than we do, which is cool. Can that boat travel long distance around the world or just short trips? So this boat is technically designed for island hopping, coastal cruising, and shorter trips, although pretty much any boat can cross an ocean as long as you plan ahead and retrofit it to what you might need. So it's not specifically designed for ocean crossing, but it can totally be done. Halifax would be very cool too. We're on the wrong side. We're in BC, but we could eventually end up there. Lovely to talk to you, and you're very friendly people. May God bless you. Thank you very much, Kenzie. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. That's true. Coastal cruising can be very dangerous with the rocks and stuff. You always kind of constantly have to be on the lookout. Unless you've been there a long time. And even then, you got to constantly look out because things change all the time. The rigging skills would be more important than... Yeah, knowing how to sail the boat is definitely probably one of the more important things. Especially these days. These days, there's so much technology, you don't really need to know what you're doing navigationally wise. Although, it's like I said, it's still a nice skill to have just in case. I mean, I guess that's true, Bee-Juice, but the same could be said for somebody living in a house or anywhere else. So things could be very different next year. Who knows what we're going to do. We aren't retired. This is what we're doing for work right now. So we sold everything. We saved up a long time, moved onto a boat, and we're trying to do content creation, see if we can make a little bit. Hide my closet. I mean, our closet is pretty tiny. I don't know if you'd fit. Although technically we use the whole front bedroom as a closet, but again, it's so full of stuff you probably wouldn't be able to fit there. Where are you guys right now? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Will you have kids? We're not planning on having kids, no. Don't be weird in the chat, guys. You don't have to argue with each other. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a little bit of an odd question, but I don't mind answering that. Yeah, of course, that could happen. Life can change really quickly. Who knows what's going to happen? It's happened to me. It's happened to other people before, so hopefully it doesn't happen, but why you talk so fast? Because there's a lot of questions. If I spoke really slowly and answered your only question that you just asked, why am I talking so fast? By the time I finished, there'd be like 50 more questions. So especially when I see the chat moving really quickly, I really like to make sure I try to answer every question as best I can. Look, right now there's nobody talking, so it makes me look bad. But oftentimes there's like a million questions flying through, and I don't always get to them, and I feel bad. I really want to get to everybody as best possible. How much you want to sell that 24-volt solar for? 24-volt? I have no idea. I bought it for $3,000. That did come with 6 solar panels. I'm down to 5 because one broke in the move, and the system can only technically use 4 of them. So it would have to be the solar system with 4 panels and a spare. I don't know what I'd even sell it for. Steven, by the way, thank you for the 50 popular votes. We do want to get a different system, though. That's it's been a pain for us. It would work probably better on the land. I'm not sure. Do you get sick or... Sorry. Do you get sick or do you get used to being on the water? We haven't got sick yet. Not saying that we won't. We might eventually get sick. We haven't been on, like, crazy water yet. Yeah, the camera outside is live. I can make it bigger for you guys if you want to see it a little bit better. We're at the dock right now, so, you know. But that's exactly what it looks like. I envy you too. Stay safe. Thank you very much, Bobby. Or... Bobilly? That's a cool name. Cat looks comfy. She's very comfy right now. She's just chilling. Sailing plans for us is sail around here, make sure we're good, we know what we're doing, make sure our boat is good, and then hopefully head down to Mexico is kind of the goal, but things can change. There's been some political unrest there, but who knows? Things can change a lot in a couple months. For the first time, most of the time I got all the way into the city. Oh, so you went to the store like really close to you, Spam. We got used to it, free agent. We haven't gotten sick really at all yet. Island hop in the... I mean, the Caribbean would be very nice to go. We'd love to end up there one day. Again, we have to go through the Panama Canal, which is like $3,000 for anything under 60 feet, I believe it is. Staling Platic, are you guys still here? They just recently went through the Panama Canal. They actually had a live going through it, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure they said it's 3,000... I think it's 3,000 US dollars for anything under 60 feet. Anything over gets more. And Steven, thank you. I do appreciate that. I don't know what we want to sell it for yet. I'm still trying to make it work, and we're still trying to figure out what we want to buy instead. I don't want to like get rid of it and then realize we don't have anything else. Although technically, I was gonna say it's better than nothing, but it honestly hasn't been. It just doesn't work for the boat. But yeah, we'll see. Please stay safe. We're being safe. We're being really safe. Where'd you get the girl? She got me, actually, okay?
It's true.
I did nothing. She parked too close to my car.
Oh, wow. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The stuff in Mexico is extremely isolated. I only say that because every time I say our plans are still to go to Mexico, someone is like, have you heard what's going on in Mexico? Which is why I'm saying we'll see when the time comes what the situation is like. I think it's very isolated as well. Who knows how large or how small it'll stay. We still have quite a few months. The world can change a lot in that amount of time. So that's the goal, is to sail down to Mexico. But I have to throw that caveat in there because everyone always mentions that part. How stargazing the boat, can you see the Milky Way galaxy? I mean, we live in Canada. We can already see that a lot of the places we've lived before. But it's pretty good here. We are currently on board mostly in the winter, which is really cloudy, so we don't get to see the stars as much. Come summer, we can't wait.
The Milky Way is in Saskatchewan.
Queen, is he bothering you?
Huh?
Queen, is he bothering you?
What?
They want to know if I'm bothering you.
Oh, no, he's good. I'm just busy working away here.
Yeah, we're always working, guys. I haven't even finished posting this that I'm trying to post. My uncle just got back from Bella Bella. After sinking a 57-foot trawler, they got rescued by the Coast Guard. Wow.
Oh, no.
You got a lot going on, Spam, all the time. That's crazy. They didn't have a dinghy even. Ooh, that'd be scary. I guess they just hopped in the water with life jackets and waited. Yeah, we love stargazing. Stargazing's awesome. Holly and I used to go in the back of her pickup truck. We just like put a couple blankets in there and just go sit in the middle of nowhere and watch the stars.
Yeah, that
or
was
like
cool.
the Northern Lights or something.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Of course I married up. Or I found a more beautiful lady than I am. I found the better person. Sorry, one sec. Trying to copy and paste this. Select all. Copy. Life suit didn't fit. Oh. They went to British Bunch. I mean, sometimes you just go for things, right? Sometimes things don't always work out. I'm glad they're okay, though. It sounds like everybody was okay on the boat. I would travel the Great Lake Loop and follow the nice weather all year. That's kind of what we really want to do. We would love to. We tried to buy a boat at the beginning of spring last year, and then we were going to sail around here in the summertime and then head south for winter here, so like it would be nice where we were going. Unfortunately, that boat fell through. We ended up buying this boat at the beginning of winter in Canada, which means we kind of got stuck here. So that's the to-do list for next year.
Western Mexico. Ooh, yeah, the canal's expensive.
Very. Yeah, like $3,000 US.
For anything under 60 feet? That's crazy. We should get a discount for an older boat.
Yeah, our boat's old. We gotta get a discount. They spent $1,200 on the ice alone for fishing. Whew.
Oh, wow.
And that ice went under the water. I'd love to go to Western Mexico, but the canal... Yeah. So, that's where we want to go, is the Baja Peninsula.
It makes me nervous, actually, not having the bow thrusters.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. So the people that we watch go through them, they didn't have, like, bow thrusters on their boat, and it does make it a little bit harder to deal with stuff because the canals can get pretty tight. They, like, force you into, like, a small area with a bunch of other boats. But we're on the Pacific side, so we're already on the West Coast. So Baja, Mexico would be very doable for us, which is why that's kind of the dream goal right now. We can sail to the Bahamas, yeah. We'd have to go through the Panama Canal like we've been kind of talking about, which is very expensive. So maybe eventually we will, but currently we don't plan to go there yet. But one day, yes. Hawaii is probably a more reasonable goal, just because of the cost. Okay, I'm posting that.
Okay.
What do you... Oh, I was like, what the heck is that noise? Somebody else's live just went on my phone. What do your respective families think of your lifestyle? Did you receive any backlash from family, friends, colleagues? Everybody I know pretty much has been pretty okay with it and like happy for us, trying to help us out and like back us as best they can.
I think my family's just a little bit worried. It's very unknown to them, this lifestyle, as it is for me too, so they're just worried.
Yeah, I mean, if you told your family you were gonna go hop in a sailboat and sail, and you didn't give them any like perspective of like we're not gonna go jump in the middle of the ocean without any planning because we're very new to this. We're not like seasoned veteran sailors or anything like that. We didn't like tell them that. We're not like we're going right to the middle of the ocean. But you know, people will jump to conclusions and get nervous. The big thing is fear. Fear scares a lot of people away from a lot of things in life. So I think, yeah, Holly's family was just scared of her. They don't really know me that well either. They all live further away in Ontario, so I haven't really met most of them either. So they found out she like met a guy, and she moved onto a sailboat with him. It could be kind of scary sounding.
Well,
So I kind of understand that, but
not really. They just have.
I mean, yeah. They wanted me to be an artist. Wow, thanks, Dad. Or a rock star. I can't afford to be a rock star. I'd have to sail around the bottom of, yeah, for 3, I know. And that would be scary, Steven. Going around the bottom of the South America would be terrifying. But I would try it too. For that 3K US, yeah, it's better to go around the bottom and risk the sinking. Yeah, I know. Those thrusters are ridiculous. I can only imagine. I've seen videos of people like installing them in monohulls and stuff, and it looks like a lot of work. So I only imagine it's probably like $10,000 to $20,000. That's just a random guess. I actually have no idea. He's a rock star to all of us. Well, thank you. I guess we appreciate that. I do have the hair for it. Would it cost you more to sail around South America? It wouldn't cost us more. I don't know, because 3,000 US dollars is like what, 35 or 3,800 Canadian dollars? We could probably easily afford that amount of food to sail around the South. But I mean, that also is risky because the South American, the passage below South America can be very dangerous. So we might risk it all and lose everything. So there's that too. Which is why maybe we'll end up going to like Mexico, sailing around there for a bit, and then heading across the Pacific to like Hawaii, I don't know, Fiji, the Philippines, New Zealand, Australia. That might be just a better route for now. Maybe eventually we'd go through the Panama Canal. It'd be cool to do. Watching them go through it on the live was really fun to watch. Sailing Playderick did it.
Oh yeah.
A wide beam canal boat UK. That's cool. What makes it a wide beam canal boat? Is it just a slightly wider canal boat? I think canal boats are really cool. I like watching people that have done that kind of stuff. But I don't know the term, so a wide beam canal boat, I wouldn't even know. I guess I could Google it. But I have faith that you know what you're doing. Yeah, Steven, we're doing risky things, but in the safest way possible. We're making sure we do it the right way. We're not just like hopping in and going straight to Mexico or anything like that. So we're being safe. We're trying to take it easy. We're not doing anything that we don't feel comfortable doing. I want to make my girl a jet boat in our box truck. I wanted to make, oh, I see, a jet boat in our box truck. That'd be cool. I always thought I thought about doing a box truck as well. A box truck would be really cool. Vance, thank you for the follow. I hope that doesn't bother you. I can't hurt. No, that's good. Steven, you're more than welcome to. I appreciate that, actually. Thank you very much for thinking of us. It's weird thinking that there are people out there that actually think about us enough that they're willing to like do that for us. So I do appreciate that, Steven.
Mm-hmm. Aw.
Living on a sailboat is art in itself. Yeah, I guess somewhat. Yeah. Concerned about piracy? I mean, that's always a worry depending where you are in the world. Right now in Canada where we are, it's not really a worry at all.
Sorry.
But some countries it definitely could be.
Sorry. Alright.
I always thought of it as a river. Now I know 5 people down. I know there's a ton of people down on the Panama Canal nowadays. Kevin! It's Kevin. How's the renovation going on the boat?
I think that would have been, oh no, it would have been probably this weekend.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Coming up.
Oh, the one coming up.
Yeah,
I didn't know it cost that much to cross. I know, it's so expensive, ridiculous. Sebastian, thank you for the follow. How's the weather? The weather today was decent, Captain. It was okay. It got cloudy really fast. It's starting to get nicer though, so we can soon probably start to sail around a little bit more. How much do you charge Starways? We haven't thought about that yet. We'll have to come back with a list for everybody. Why are you apologizing for your ringtone? She's not apologizing for her ringtone. She's making a video and she was just worried about... Well, I'll let you decide. Apparently they're worried about you.
Well, I was kind of apologizing to you guys because it blasted through here, but...
So she's more worried about you guys than me, guys. The way they made it sound, it's like I'm an evil person.
Oh, wow.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, all those crazy Pirates of the Caribbean. Our boat is in 1989, so almost 36. Or 37 at this point. Last weekend was taking the kids to Universal. Oh, okay. Well, how was Universal then? We could totally sail through the Northwest Passage in the summer. I'm not sure Holly and I really want to do that. I don't know what the weather is like in the Northwest Passage in the summer. It's probably not terrible. But we want to sail to the warmer areas. We're sick of the cold.
Mm-hmm.
You got food? No worries. Yes. I'm eating Smarties right now. Right? You guys ever have Smarties? I love Smarties.
Oh, right. They're Canadian, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't think they get them in America. I'm feeling sick after trying my new drink at Max, and it was a Red Bull. Weird. Well, hopefully you weren't poisoned by Red Bull. Hopefully it was just, maybe just upset your stomach for some reason. 7 years, but they got tired and bought a house in the East Coast. I mean, that's fair. Sailing is a lot of work. There's a lot of, like, constant maintenance and stuff. We really want to travel. That's the whole point for us. That's all good. I was mostly joking. Some people pop in and try to say weird things like that, but I kind of just play it off as a fun thing. Walking food. Yeah. Walking and food. That's always universal. I admire you guys.
Totally
I'd never have the guts to do what you're doing. I think y'all are inspirational. Thank you very much, Steven. Appreciate it. It was definitely scary. I guess we had to get to a point where we just, like, we had nothing else going on, so we're like, we got to do it now or we're going to never be able to save up and try it again, so.
I wrote down a saying for that. Hold on.
Holly's got a saying. Stand by.
It's for that, like, exact topic. Uh-oh.
They called something different here in the U.S. Smarties here are totally different.
Mm.
Are they? So are they the same? So it's basically just like candy-covered chocolate is all it is. Just has a unique taste, I guess. You guys get Smarties? Okay. I thought it was a uniquely Canadian thing, but...
Sometimes the fall is greater than staying where you are.
There you go.
That's what
Yeah, sometimes the fall is greater than staying where you are. So, we might fail. It's totally a possibility. We might not make anything doing this. We might end up just selling it and moving back to land, but that's a good saying. What is it? Sometimes the fall is greater, or sometimes
the fall is greater than staying where you are.
Yeah.
For now.
But we'll see. I spent the summer of '98 in Tromsø, Norway, and I don't know, I probably mispronounced that horribly. Sailboat in the fjords would be so cool. I would love to visit. I think Holly and I would both one day like to end up in the Norwegian waters, or anywhere in Scandinavia, honestly. I love how you couldn't say the name. I know, I started to say it and then I stopped. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Living my dream. Thank you very much, Kay. And thank you for the follow.
I knew you were going to get called out.
For which one?
Saying the name.
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
We are living on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada right now. That's what matters. You may not make it, but you tried. Yeah, I think sometimes trying is all you can do in life. If you don't try, you'll never do it, so. Stephen, thank you for the 29 roses. Rooster, thank you for the heart me. Welcome to the fan club. And Stephen, oh boy, it's going up.
Oh my.
Much love from Newfoundland. Newfoundland would also be a place we'd love to visit one day. Although your waters look kind of scary sometimes. It'd be cool to visit one day, though. Stephen, thank you for 108, what are those? Popular votes.
Oh, wow.
It gets cool. It doesn't get cold here. So on the island where we are located anyway, there's mountains here, so the mountains get colder. But where we are on the island, we've gotten as low as like -5 Celsius, which is not that bad. And we've been as high as like 10 degrees in the winter. So it's not honestly that bad around here. The water never freezes. This is how we're making money. So we sold everything. We saved up a long time. We moved onto a boat. And we're trying to make content creation. So just making videos for you guys, a way to make money. We don't need a lot. We own the boat outright. We just need enough to like maintain the boat, buy food, and a few things like that. So we're not even, it's not a crazy amount of money that we need to survive. How often do you leave the dock? Not so often right now. Once spring and summer comes, a lot will change. We also need to figure out our solar system, like a few people have talked about. Angelic, welcome. Florida would be cool to visit. My brother goes down quite a bit. He's got family. Well, his wife has family down there.
We want to go see the manatees. That'd be cool.
And AJ, right now, we don't move a ton on the boat. Like I said, it's wintertime here. We're waiting for better weather. Come summer, it'll be mostly moving. In the winter, it's mostly sitting. And then hopefully, we'll see what happens, but hopefully next year will be somewhere warm for the winter. Rockets. Apparently they're called rockets in the States.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't think they taste like Smartie. Are you talking about those little...
I don't know. You'd have to ask Captain E.
Totally.
We're going to have to look that up.
I don't think they taste like rockets.
User, thank you for the follow. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? It's just kind of random all the time.
Actually, Brian... No, I did them for lunch. But you did them yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really take turns, per se. It just kind of happens. Mm-hmm. Usually if Holly cooks, I'll try to do dishes if she doesn't, like, steal them all from me. Sometimes she gets working, she just goes nuts. But I try to do that as well. So we really try to, like, help each other out as best we can. I guess that's the best way to put that.
Do the rockets have chocolate in them, too? Because the rockets here are just candy.
Angelic, goodbye. Florida, goodbye from Canada. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stick to coastline. Yeah, it gets... are you talking about here, or are you talking on the Atlantic side, or where you guys are? I'm in DX. DX, what else did you say? I feel like that's the only thing I saw from you. An ex-coal miner. The top 2 classes. I mean, that happens. It seems to happen in life all the time. The swells are insane. Yes. I know there's, like, the Bay of Fundy is, like, one of the craziest places in the world for that kind of stuff. We have pretty big tides over here, but I know over there you have some ridiculous ones. We're currently docked, so the picture, below me, or right below Holly, actually, is an outdoor image of our boat. And so right now, currently, we're docked. But we do want to sail, and we do sail when we can. We got a kitty cat. No dog here. Where's the camera? On the ceiling? It's on a pole, so there's like a compression pole in the sailboat. It's like an extension of the mast that comes through the bottom of the boat. And that's where the camera is. It's not on the roof, but it's kind of high. I can lower it down if you guys really don't like it. Jolene, thank you for the follow. No one's come knocking when our boat rocks, but our boat rocks all the time, so I don't know if people just want to be, polite. No one really comes knocking on boats. Usually unless they see you outside. Jolene, hello. We're in Canada. Sweden would be a very cool place to visit. Holly and I would like to visit the Scandinavian countries one day. We're on the wrong side of Canada for that, but eventually we could get there. Southern Ohio, welcome. How's it going? It's a Hunter 35.5. So very close. I believe our mast is aluminum. I think. Actually, I'm not 100%. It's some kind of metal. I'm actually not 100%. Somebody look up that. What is a Hunter Legend 35.5 from 1989 made out of? It might just be like some kind of steel, but I think it's aluminum.
Kitty, you're the cutest.
No, it's not made of wood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. As long as you don't hang any of... Yeah, exactly. There we go. We don't do the pineapples in that orientation. We like to keep our pineapples firmly placed upside right. Have we ever gone... Are you talking about Vancouver Island? We are on Vancouver Island right now. It's an old-ish boat, but it's not that old. A lot of people sail a lot older boats than we do. Hello, Billy Bobber. How's it going? Where does the gray and black water go? It goes into a holding tank, and then we get it pumped out at like pump out stations, or it can be pumped overboard if you're a certain distance offshore and follow certain rules. Depends on the country. What is the worst part about leaving on the boat is probably, we always say laundry. It's just the hardest thing to deal with. We don't have a washer on board. Jolene, thank you for the heart me, and welcome to the fan club. Yeah, it's definitely a aluminum extrusion. Mad respect. Thank you so much. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Jolene, thank you for the 2 Katrinas. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, I'm sure they're probably identical, just like a very limited, very different. I bet you the inside is almost identical to a 33.5. I'm not sure where they make up the other. What is it, 2 feet? Maybe just out back. Does the 33.5 have a swim deck as well? Jolene is going crazy here. Thank you for the 2 rock stars, Big Daddy. Thank you for the you're awesome. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate you. Tuning in from Atlantic, Canada. Hello, we're on the opposite coast. We're in British Columbia. How do you get exercise or cardio on the boat when sailing? I mean, right now we're just at the dock, so we just have to, we just walk on land and go for a run if we want to. We do a lot of workouts, so we do push-ups, we do squats and stuff, and you can do circuits, which is kind of like the cardio way of doing things. It's not too hard to do that. Big Daddy, thank you for the rose and the slow motion. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, wow. Big Daddy's going crazy.
Yeah, Big Daddy and Jolene going nuts with the gifts. Thank you so much, guys. Sup, Unc? Not too much. Still getting older as things go. Say hello to my goat spam. Your goat spam?
Spam.
Never been to Greenland, no.
Is Spam here?
Spam is here, or he was. I think he's still here. Oh my goodness, Big Daddy going crazy now. Kayla, how's it going? 2 miles out. Yeah, it's 2 miles, or I think it's like 3.5 nautical, or sorry, 3.5 kilometers or something is what they say in Canada. But yeah, something like that.
Hello, Kayla.
I think in BC, technically, you're also supposed to have some kind of treatment on board. They don't want you to just jump overboard. Straight black water. But every country and every probably, what do you call that? State in the world is probably slightly different. Lowen, we have not, because we're not horrible people. Sean, thank you for the follow. I would study the jet stream and use it to propel to either Europe or New Orleans. Or I mean, that'd be cool. If you could learn how that stuff works and just like go with it, that'd be really cool. There is like a map of the world, and you can just like Google it. That'll show you the best seasons to sail different directions in the world. ZDMP, thank you for the share. Favorite place we've traveled to is just right here. So we haven't gone far on a boat yet. We've just done day sails and overnighters. So eventually, come this spring and summer, this is very new to us. It's very new for you guys seeing this. We are pretty new sailors. We are not people that have gone anywhere yet. So what you see is pretty much where we have gone, which is kind of cool, I guess. Have you been to Greenland? We've never been to Greenland. You're basically living in a camper that floats? Yes. That's ideally, basically exactly what it is. It's a floating camper with some sails that can be blown around. So if your camper had sails, then yes. If WA means Washington, we're very close. We're in British Columbia, so we're north of Seattle, Washington. I was close. You were very close. New York City, hello, what's going on? We're in Canada, opposite coast. Jolene, welcome. Or said welcome. Thank you very much is what I should have said. Also, Big Daddy, thank you for the... What else did you send? The GG, the rose, the pop, the wink wink, the golden boxing gloves, you're awesome, another rose, a slow motion, an ice cream cone, a bouquet, and a DJ vinyl. Never got that one before. That's cool. How do you pay for your lifestyle? This is what we're doing. So we saved up a long time. We sold all of our stuff to move onto a boat. Are you fired? I mean, I was technically laid off. So I had a job at the same place for 12 years. They laid me off, but they tried to rehire me as a seasonal. So they weren't trying to get rid of me. They were just trying to break my seniority so they could pay me less money, basically. I said no. Holly worked there for another 8 months, and then because of the management and their decisions, she quit because they were so bad. So at that point, we decided it's now or never. Let's try something new, and let's go for it. We're doing good, Mike Miller. How are you? Thanks again. Yeah, sorry, guys. I do jump back and forth, and sometimes I don't always get back and forth quickly enough. I can see you, Ideals. What's going on? Why do you have to do cardio? I don't know. Some people wonder how we work out and do that kind of stuff. We don't have to do cardio. It's nice to be like in shape a little bit. Time to run. Wife's home. Okay, Kevin, have a good rest of your day. I hope your boat outfitting goes, or what do you call it? Maintenance. Retrofit? I don't even want to call that. Upgrades goes well this weekend. We're on Vancouver Island, so we're on the southeast part of Vancouver Island. we like boats. Boats are awesome, and we are Canadian. Yes, boating has been really fun. We're not like extreme experts on the matter, so if you have boat questions, some of them may or may not be as accurate as they should be. We know what we're doing for very specifically our boat, to a point. Many sailboats come here in the summer. Reimer or Reamer, I don't know how you say your name. I do apologize. If I mispronounce it, let me know. I'll try to fix it. We would love to visit Greenland one day. We could go through the northern Canadian waters and head to Greenland. That'd be very cool one day. Had to back out and rejoin. Steven, thank you for coming back. I don't know why it froze. Sometimes we have not the best internet. It's usually pretty good. Jolene, that's cool. You should totally... I don't know if you've ever been on a boat. Have you ever sailed or been on a boat? We haven't really ourselves. I've been on like houseboats in my life and smaller motorboats, but never really a sailboat. So this is very new to us and we're enjoying it. And I was, yeah. Steven, I was an automotive mechanic for a long time. I worked on mostly Volkswagen, Audi, and Porsches. But I also did like a lot of others. I worked for another shop that did like Toyotas and Japanese cars mostly. Betfur, thank you for the follow. Why don't you guys just leave on an impulse? Because it's dangerous. That's the big one. In Canada here, we have really bad weather this time of year that can like change like that, and it's really dangerous, especially for people like ourselves. So I've seen some veteran sailors go out there. The other day it was like beautiful, and then all of a sudden within like 5 minutes the wind changed direction, and we had wind coming from like 3 different angles. They almost like did a mast touchdown, like when the mast tips all the way over. Yeah, it was scary, but they were really good. They were professionals. They knew what they were doing. They were in no danger. They probably thought it was just fun.
Yeah, they totally had big smiles on their face, and they said, at least it's not snowing.
Yeah, but to us that would be terrifying, and we wouldn't be ready, and that could actually be a dangerous situation. That's why we're not out leaving on an impulse. We kind of did this on a little bit of an impulse, but we want to make sure we're safe. It can be very dangerous.
Ugh.
Never been to New Zealand either. We'd love to go.
No, stop.
Has me blocked in some channels, I think. Thanks for responding. Yeah, of course. Ideals, you are seen here. We can see you, so you are not currently blocked here anyway. Oh, fire, financial... Oh, no. That's not us. Yeah. I've never heard of that. But no, we're not really wealthy people. We're definitely not wealthy. Never been to New Zealand, but we'd like to go one day. Hey guys, what's going on? Nice to see you again. Yeah, we're on British Columbia, Vancouver Island. I'm in Toronto. I know what you mean. Yeah. Not always is the weather the best. The Great Lakes are scary too. 30 to 40 an hour. Yeah, you can kind of do that around here too. The reason I'm not an automotive tech anymore is actually because of previous injuries I've had in my life. I was in a serious farm accident, and it really damaged my face, but my neck and my back, and it's really hard for me to like be looking down in an engine bay all day or looking up at the bottom of a car. It's not something I like to do. I get really, really sore doing it. So I actually was an automotive tech. I switched out to do other construction jobs later on. It was kind of a depressing time in my life when I realized I spent all the money doing that, and then I couldn't really use it for making money. Well, I could. It just wouldn't have been very nice. Ultrasonic anti-fouling system. I'm about to fit a quad system. I have never even heard of that, Guru, but that sounds really cool. You'll have to let us know how it works. I'm assuming the technology must be sound if they're using it already. So that sounds like a really cool, interesting idea. I'd like to know how that works. A nice boat. Thank you very much. Holly and I worked really hard to get this boat.
Aww.
It took us quite a while. I think Sailing Uma is one of the people we follow. Yes, we follow quite a few different sailing channels, and Uma is definitely one of them. Thank you very much, Big Daddy, for the 36 year awesomes.
Aww.
That's as old as our boat is. It definitely damaged my face. It did. My face is a little bit not as symmetrical as it once was. A man have this marine engineer, and he is a shipper, or how do you say? I'm not sure. A marine engineer, and he is like a skipper or a shipper? A skipper? Maybe? Definitely damage your face. Yes. Monday, I do realize it is not perfect. But to be fair, nobody's face is perfect, even people that are born. Usually there's something not perfect about it. We'll let you know. Thank you, Guru. I'm actually really interested in that. I'm going to look it up later. Ultrasonic anti-fouling paint.
Okay.
Which sounds really cool. Or anti-fouling device of some kind.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello. How's it going over here, guys? Eric, what's going on? Steven, thank you very much for the hold. Oh my goodness, Steven going crazy here. How many is it going to be? 80, 90, 100, and holy, still going. Steven, holy. You're going crazy, man. Really appreciate you, Steven. You still docked in Canada? We are still currently docked in Canada, KY or Kai. We are waiting for better weather. We're getting close. The weather today was actually pretty decent. Steven, thank you very much for 162 team cheers. Thank you so much for all that. So Bullseye, the favorite place we've sailed to is kind of just around here so far. We haven't gone very far. We've only been on board for 3.5, 4 months. We've had to work on the boat. It wasn't perfectly ready to sail. We're kind of ready to sail now, minus a few things we would need for the boat for a larger sail. We've only done day sails and a couple overnighters. We do plan to do some bigger sails in the spring and summertime. I'm jealous. Well, I think I want to say thank you. I don't know. It's always weird when someone says they're jealous. I don't know if I should say thank you because I wish everybody could do this and have the chance to, and maybe you will one day, so I hope you get the chance.
Yeah, totally.
Longest distance we've ever sailed was not very far. We've only, like I said, we've only gone out for some like 24-hour overnight sails at the most.
And it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was really awesome to do. We were leaving here. We were going to go do a longer trip, and then we realized there was a couple problems with the boat, so we ended up coming back the next day. And then realized wintertime was coming and we should be more careful.
It's a perfect time of year to find that out.
Yeah, it was a great time. Nice. Do you have a shower? Yeah, so on our boat, you can't really see, I guess, but behind us...
Oh, you can see the light.
Well, I don't think TikTok can see that.
Right.
It always cuts off the edge of the thing. But yeah, right beside me, behind me, there's a bathroom with a toilet, a shower, and a sink in there. And then on deck, we also have a secondary shower. So we have a swim deck shower, which is kind of fun. Ongoing thing that never ends. Wish you the best. Safe travels. Thank you very much, Bullseye. Yeah, it's definitely an ongoing thing. We've done a lot of work to it, and we plan to keep doing, obviously, more. 5 years on the water. We love it. Guru, what part of the world are you guys in? Also, I feel like a 40-foot cat. That's what you said you had. That's cool.
Oh, wow, that is cool.
Australia, awesome. We'd love to visit Australia one day. You guys got a lot of really nice... Well, you also have the nice weather pretty much like year-round, but... I guess storm season is not always the best, but... I have a friend that does lives, and it's very confusing about gifts equaling portions of diamonds. Yeah, Steven, I agree with that. I have no idea how that works. And I know it's very different too. So because we're under 10,000 followers on here, we get less. Once we hit 10,000, TikTok gives us more of the money from gifts. But yeah, they make it so you guys, you pay for like a gift amount. They convert that into coins, which you buy the gifts for. Then they send it to the streamer who gets diamonds, which gets translated into money. So it doesn't equal out to be anywhere near what you think it is. It's so weird. And like they change it. The amount of diamonds we get depends how many followers we have. So I honestly have no idea. There's someone out there probably who has done all the conversions and can figure that all out. But I don't understand it. Naima, thank you very much for the hand heart. Apologies if I don't say your name right. You can let me know. I'll try to do it better. Francis, thank you for the rose. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts today. Loki, hello, how's it going? Aruba would be very cool to visit. How are you doing today? Never been to Aruba. Holly and I have only ever been to Canada, the US, and Mexico. But yeah, we've never been too far off the coast either.
Oh, it's a bit windy over now, I think.
It is a bit windy. Hopefully our internet stays stable. I'm just going to look up Aruba. Whereabouts is Aruba? Okay. Basically in the Caribbean. Just north of Venezuela a little bit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be very cool. We'd have to go through the Panama Canal, which is very expensive, but it would be awesome to go there. Way to go, guys, from a random stranger, North Carolina. Very proud of y'all. Thank you very much, Bullseye. North Carolina would be cool to visit one day. We'd have to go through the Panama Canal and go up the coast, but it would be cool to visit. I've heard there's a lot of cool history around the North Carolina area. Isn't there like a lot of pirate activity from back in the day? Lower Antilles. That would be cool too. I've seen a lot of videos of those places. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I'm probably mispronouncing it horribly, but halfway freedom flotilla. We should do that. We should. There's a couple of people up here that want to head south as well, so we could all. We'll head south with them to Mexico, and then we'll cross the. We'll meet you guys in the Pacific somewhere. We'll have a big fun time. A big fun time. Which province are you in? We're in British Columbia. Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. So we're on the Pacific side of Canada. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, like, follow, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Does really help us out.
Oh yeah, and thank you for double tapping the screen. That really helps us out. Sorry, I'm almost done.
New Zealand would be awesome. Yeah, so if we, that's kind of the goal. Eventually we'll head down to Mexico. We'll sail around there for a bit, and then we'd like to cross the Pacific. Where exactly we'd go from Mexico in the Pacific, probably do some island hopping on our way to, like, the Australia-New Zealand area. But yeah, visiting New Zealand would be definitely on the list. New Zealand, Australia, the Philippines, Fiji, Tonga, all the, like, all the little islands in there would be really cool. There's the Polynesian Islands, lots of different places. Steven, thank you for the gem gun. Thank you so much. Joe, thank you for the follow. Did I miss a question? I didn't even see that. Oh, right there. Which province are you in? Oh, yes. I did answer that. What am I watching right now? You are watching a couple of people sitting in a sailboat, talking to you guys, talking to us, talking to you. We're living in a sailboat. That's all we're doing. Nothing too crazy or out of the box, but there we are. That's what our boat looks like on the outside, sitting on the ocean. How cute. Thank you. How's it living on a boat? It's fun. We are sick of winter. We've been living on the boat for 3.5, 4 months, basically since the very, very beginning of wintertime. When we first moved on board, it was like 15 degrees Celsius, which I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit, but we
what is it, 15?
15. So it's only gotten colder since then. It's been about 5 or 10 most of the winter, down to like -5 at the least, and now it's starting to get back warmer. We're up to like 10 degrees during the day again, so soon we'll be able to sail.
59 Fahrenheit.
59 degrees Fahrenheit is what it was at the start, and it's been down in the 30s Fahrenheit. Not too cold considering where we came from, but on a 60-foot cat, great trip. That'd be cool. Yeah, a 60-foot cat would be really nice. Honestly, your current 40-foot cat sounds like perfect to me. We do have Wi-Fi. We have Starlink internet. LLCT, I also like cars. I'm a big car guy. I've owned quite a few. I like motorcycles and cars a lot. But that's fair. Not everyone wants to be in a sailboat. I just want to travel. The whole thing for us is right now traveling the world, going to warmer places. It's hard to do that in a car. I mean, you can technically travel south to the U.S. and Canada, or sorry, to U.S. and Mexico from Canada. But we can travel to like Hawaii and stuff in a boat, which is really hard to do in a car unless you have a lot of money. You trying to get me new version, no vision. Shout out to your friend Dill of the dough. Happy birthday for your fake friend. Hey folks, what's going on, Alaska Critter Cam? How's the weather been up in Alaska recently? Is the weather starting to get better? So you guys been parked up there the whole time living, basically? Yeah, we've mostly been living here. We've been working on the boat, like fixing it up, getting it kind of ready. We've taken the boat out a few times for a couple overnighters and some day sails and stuff like that, but that's about it. We haven't gone too far yet. Yeah, that's a good representation. Said, screw it, we're gonna do it our way. Exactly, that's what we're doing. New vision, no problem. I don't think boats have genders, but I could be wrong. You'd have to ask it, I suppose. We're not in Vancouver, but we're on Vancouver Island. All good with both of you. We're both very good. Holly, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Way to live, brother. Thank you. It does me and the missus, a dog and cat. Yeah, that's perfect. That's all you need. It's just Holly and myself and our kitty cat. A dog would be cool too. Honestly, on a cat, that'd probably be perfect to have a dog. Just a little bit more running space for them to run around on. What kind of dog do you have?
Swiggy.
We haven't been to the Gulf Islands quite yet. We were actually heading there when we found out a bunch of problems on the boat. And we took it back to start working on it a little bit more. But yeah, we would love to visit there last. Adriatic Sea, greetings from Croatia. That's cool. Never been to the Adriatic Sea. But it would be cool to visit one day. Just can't remember exactly where that is. Oh yeah, Italy, kind of between Italy and Greece. Never been. Would love to go one day. We're in BC, Canada. Definitely a female. It could be. Its name is Delphina, or her name is Delphina. Could definitely be a female, I suppose. Little one, Pomeranian. I mean, honestly, having a big dog on a boat is probably not the best idea because you'd have to like run them a lot. A Pomeranian can probably get a lot of exercise just running around on your cat. A few people have said that. Oh no, actually, I've never been told that specifically. I've never been told my voice sounds like Ben Shapiro, but is that a good thing or not? I have no idea. Israel? I mean... we would like to visit the whole world, but we'll see. I know there's a lot of political situations happening over there right now. Yeah, so Kelly, bottom right of our screen right now, that is outside the boat. That's not just a picture, that is the... Oh, hold on. That is actually live outdoor footage of our boat. Now you can actually see the water moving. J-Rock, thank you for the follow. We do want to travel. I have nothing against anywhere in the world. It's just I don't want to put ourselves in danger just in case something goes wrong. That's where a lot of big ships drive that are of military origin currently. We do very much want to travel. I've known a lot of people that have traveled in Israel, and I know it's a very history-filled country with a lot of really nice people. But there's just, you gotta be careful when you're sailing around, especially. Our boat's small, it's easily missed, especially by military vessels. Apologies, I do not know what your text is saying there. Holly and I think would both love to come to Scotland. Scotland would be very cool.
I want to go see some castles.
Yeah, castles would be cool. Honestly, anywhere in the world that has history and lots of cool stuff, we'd love to visit, as long as it's safe. We don't want to put ourselves in danger, our boat or our stuff. We'll put ourselves in some mild danger as long as we can do it safely. There's a difference between like risk and complete insanity. Do sound like Shapiro. I'm not sure if yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys, I guess. Steven, oh, going for more. 11, 12, oh, still going. Where are you? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We have a Hunter Horizon 23. Ours is the Hunter Legend, 35.5. That's cool. The Hunters seem like really good boats. This is our first boat, so we don't, you know, haven't seen a lot of different Hunters, but they always seem like they're built really well. Kyron, what's up? Not too much. We're just hanging out right now. How are you? How's your day been going? I gotta run. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, Steven. Thank you for, I don't even know how many it's going. You're 125, 30? I know, Steven, before he's going, he's giving us all the gifts here. Hello, guys. I'm not sure exactly what languages it is. I cannot translate it. So, if you don't mind speaking in English, that'd be great.
Some light?
We currently just mostly live in it, but we do sail as well. Come spring and summer, we'll be sailing a lot more. Yeah, we can't... Sorry, guys. We don't... I don't know what those... Is it Hebrew? I'm not sure. Steven's still going crazy. Steven, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself. We're north of Seattle, Washington. We're in Canada. Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. No danger. NW. Brazil. Brazil would be a very cool place to visit. Kat, thank you for the... What is that? The Heart Me, Nikki for the Heart Me as well. Thank you guys for joining the fan club. Stephen at 306 popular votes. Thank you very much, Stephen. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy what you have left there. Traveling to Iceland would be cool. Yeah, Brazil would be very cool. I agree. Iceland would be very cool. We have Starlink internet. It's not a dumb question. Right now we're at the dock, so the picture below Holly here is actually a live outdoor footage feed of our sailboat. So we're at a dock. I'm pretty sure the marina that we're in actually has their own Wi-Fi, which we could technically use, so that could be what we use. But right now we actually use Starlink internet, which is just satellite internet. We can get internet pretty much anywhere we want. It just costs more depending where you are in the world. Where we are right now, it's not terrible. It's not cheap, but it's not horrible. We are in the water. We're just not on, we're not out in the water, per se. I will show you guys. Here we go. So we're floating in the water. You can see the water there, but we're in a marina. So we're tied up to the dock. We're safe. We're secure. We're between two islands, basically, in a very secure area. Woo.
Woo. I'm like sitting in the sky, I guess.
Terry, we don't really talk much about politics. I mean, politics is something we have to live with in our lives, but I do know that despite what Canada and the U.S. have going on right now, politically and there's a lot of really good people down in the States, a lot of friendly people, a lot of people that are my friends, and I actually have family down there. So to me, it's always been a little bit of an odd thing. Canada and the U.S. have always been close countries politically, but also just like community-wise because of the amount of people we have back and forth between the two countries. So I don't know why the governments would decide to be hostile towards each other. But again, we don't talk politics on here, so we try to avoid it. But, you know, it's a thing we have to deal with, I suppose. Alec, we... that's all good. If you can't speak English, that's fine. I just can't speak. I don't know what was that Hebrew? We are in Canada, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We're not flooded. We're on the water. We're in a sailboat. Gotcha.
Hi, kitty.
Would you travel to Tel Aviv? I would travel to Tel Aviv. I mean, I guess you could. I feel like that'd be kind of scary too. Currently. Thank you very much, Stephen. Have a good rest of your day. I'm sure it did help a little bit. It's hard to know what the algorithm wants. Nikki, thank you for the 28. You're awesomes.
It is tricky. Oh, wow.
Yeah, knowing what the algorithm wants is always a strange situation, but thank you. I'm sure it did boost it. Bro did not do a tour. Did I get asked for a tour yet? I feel like nobody's asked yet. Did you see... we haven't seen anything. Nothing crazy in the water yet. No. Maybe eventually. We haven't gone too far. We've mostly been on the dock, but we do take the boat out for like overnighters and a couple of day sails. We're waiting for spring and summer. It's storm sailing season right now. The Baltics would be cool as well. Holly and I would like to travel pretty much everywhere if we got the chance, as long as it's safe and secure. Depends on the time of year and the political situations around the world, of course. Bro did not do a tour. There are tour videos, but nobody's asked us for a tour today, so we haven't done that yet. We've been in storms, but only at the docks. We haven't been out in the water in a storm yet, and we've been very safe where we are.
Brian.
What?
You're a turkey.
What did I miss?
Nothing. He didn't miss anything.
Oh, he's talking about that tour, maybe. Canada and the U.S. are enemies, but it doesn't mean the civilians have to be enemies. I mean, I don't honestly even think Canada and the U.S. are enemies in many other ways either. Possibly the current leadership is enemies a little bit. But yeah, exactly. The people don't have to be enemies, and the people definitely aren't. I mean, there are some that probably dislike the other country quite a bit. But like I said, I have family, I have friends down there, so I'm not going to pretend that like I hate Americans in any kind of way. It does suck that our countries are currently maybe not aligned in a lot of other ways, but that's just life.
Perfect.
I do remember you 6'9". Weren't you here like not that long ago? I know you were here yesterday, but weren't you here like an hour ago? I've never been seasick. I don't think Holly has either.
Not yet, but we'll see what the future brings, and if so, we got Ginger.
Our sailboat was 36,000 Canadian dollars, or 27,000 US if you're American. Lake Superior would be cool. Also scary. Holly came from Ontario. That's where she was born and she grew up. I have been to Tel Aviv. I am from a different city, though. Oh, that's cool. I've had friends throughout my life that have been all over the Middle East. Never seen sharks on the water yet. No, I've seen lots of dolphins and whales, but we've seen no sharks yet. We're in Canada. There are sharks here, but they're a little bit rarer to spot. Rare.
Yeah, there's like mud sharks and stuff.
I mean,
your dad's caught some.
Yeah, my dad's caught a mud shark, so they do exist. I know they're around. There's even great whites around here. They're just kind of rare, and they aren't very aggressive. It's a little bit. We have colder waters. Yummy. Thank you for the heart meat.
But we'll go find them.
We will find the sharks. Hopefully they don't attack. I mean, I'll believe in the Kraken. The ocean is massive. Who knows what's down there? Sirens would be terrifying, to be honest. No, never seen that either. I mean, one day, maybe, Odyssey, we could do a trip into the Great Lakes. I know it's possible to get in there through, like, locks and rivers from the ocean, so it'd be cool to do that. We're on the wrong side of Canada for that, though, so we'd have to travel around. So I feel like that would be a long-term goal, maybe. Never been to Asia yet. Holly and I have only ever been in North America. Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. Not even, like, the central part of North America, like in the below Mexico. But we would like to. Asia would be a very cool place to visit one day. That is definitely a closer reality to us than going through the Panama Canal, just because of the cost of the Panama Canal right now. We'd probably end up going to Mexico and then sailing west to Australia, Asia, different Caribbean, or not Caribbean, Pacific islands. Durban we have not. I'm from England, would definitely recommend. Recommend Estonia? I have never been to Estonia. I feel like I watched a documentary on Estonia, or like a travel show on that. Oh, it's okay. So it's very close to like Finland, basically. And I guess Russia, Latvia. Okay, that's cool. I think I had a friend from there at one point. Eat a lot of fish. We do eat fish occasionally. We haven't done a ton, though. We will end up sailing down south to the States. We want to go to Mexico, so we'll end up going through the States pretty much. Never go to the boat because you have the thalassophobia. I think that's the fear of, like, what is it, open ocean or deep water or something? I think I'm somewhat scared of the deep water, but I also like adventure a lot, so I can override my fears. I'm not really that fond of heights, but I like rock climbing. I love Canadians. Well, welcome. Welcome and hang out. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Brian.
Is it Brian with a Y?
It's Brian with a I. So we're going back and forth. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all the cool stuff. I've never been to Canada, but it's right there. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Yeah, we got some good stuff up here.
Yeah.
But I'd love to go. Canada's a very beautiful place. If you ever get a chance, definitely come visit Canada. We got a lot, especially if you like outdoor activities.
Actually.
Maybe one day. We would like to visit pretty much everywhere in the world. It would be really cool to travel all over. We're pretty far from there, though, so it would be one of those long-term goals. We're on the wrong side of Canada to cross into Europe really easily. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Yummy. Exactly.
Sorry.
We do love Americans. There's a lot of really good people in America. Currently, politically, there's a lot of people that are upset with America, but Americans themselves are usually generally fairly nice people. Sorry guys, I don't understand with the language sometimes. Brian, I come from Iraq originally, so I could have visited. I have, we watched, what's that show called? There's like a travel documentary, and they've gone through, I'm pretty sure, Iraq, and it looks like a very beautiful country. How much would it cost to sail to...
Yes Theory?
Yeah, Yes Theory. They do a bunch of like traveling stuff, and they go to like...
That was a sad episode that they did that one.
Yeah, well, that was in like
Where was
that was in one of the war-torn cities.
But it was very good.
Yeah, it was. How much would it cost to sail to Europe? I don't know exactly what a cost would be. The big thing would be food and fuel. It honestly wouldn't probably cost that much, but I'd have to outfit the boat a lot better. We'd have to get some upgrades for it and things. I wouldn't know the exact cost. We're on, like I said, we're on the west coast of Canada, so we're closer to like Asia. We could go through like the Northwest Passage in Canada through the Arctic and head over that way. It would just be kind of cold. We kind of want to go to the warm area, so we'd probably likely go down south to Mexico, go through the Panama Canal, then maybe cross over, like enjoy the Caribbean, and then cross over into like Africa, Europe, and that kind of stuff.
Oh shoot, we need to get more oil.
I was an automotive tech, so I was a mechanic. So working on a boat is something, it's not necessarily the same, but there's a lot of similarities. Oh, I'm sorry, Alec, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm glad you're safe where you are. Shark situation in Canada is not that bad. We have sharks here, but they're very docile. We have colder water, so they're not as aggressive, it seems. Also, there's just a lot less of them. Paul, thank you for the follow. I call it Finland to annoy her. Oh, yeah. Of course. Spacekey, it's just an extension, just across the water there. JX Cobers, thank you for the follow. Hello, JC, how's it going? We do have neighbors. Yeah, there's a few people in our marina that are living on their boat as well. Nakamia, thank you for the follow. How do you do laundry? Right now we're at a marina, so we just go to the... They have a washer and dryer at the marina right now, so we use that. We also have a bucket on board, so we can do our laundry in the bucket and then hang dry it. You can also buy washers for your boat that are very efficient and small, and that is a possibility. It just costs money, and of course you need water then for that. Nikki, thank you for the 28. You're awesomes. Yummy for the heart me, and Steve-O for the ice cream cone.
Steve-O.
Steve-O. I'm not a trained mechanic, Ryan, but I know a bit. Yeah, it's a really handy thing to know. It would definitely... I don't know if it would cost more than $1,000. It would probably cost more than $1,000 just because of the upgrades we want to do to our boat. So right now we do not have radar on our boat, which already right there is probably like $2,000 to $3,000. So that already blows that budget out of the water. It's not necessary, but it's nice to have. We don't have AIS, which is also close to $1,000. It's like $800 Canadian. We don't have a dinghy yet. That we need before we go anywhere anyway. So that can be very expensive. That's close to $1,000. So yes, in the boat's current state, it would cost more than $1,000. But if our boat was already set up, just traveling there would probably not cost too much. It'd just be food and fuel. You're living my dream. Keep my seat warm. I'll get there. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I hope you do get there one day. I hope you make it happen. That is Abel's.
Aww. Ooh, it's dark over there.
Well, since I've never had a child before, I couldn't tell you. I think you got the wrong guy. They want to know where their child support is. Maybe they're asking you, Holly. I might make some TikToks. Welcome. You changed your name. I like it. Change my name, like it. That's cool. What was it before? I feel like it was like I won't make any TikToks or something. Now you might make some TikToks. Thank you. Sorry, come to London. London would be very cool. I got a lot of ancestry in that area, like in England, UK.
Is it raining there?
Yeah, is it currently raining there? It's probably very similar to our weather. Right now, actually, we're not raining, but it has rained quite a bit recently. Waffles, yes, we're in Canada. How's it going? Steve, thank you for the follow. Manitoba Proud, welcome back. Robert, how's it going?
We're at really low tide right now.
Watched True Spirit? We have not watched True Spirit, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
It's currently very low tide for us, yes. I want to live on a boat, but I have so much stuff. Call me. We also had a lot of stuff. It took us a long time to like narrow it down. We still probably have too much. Spend wisely. That is definitely the goal, yes. I am a lifestyle super jealous. Thank you. Holly and I worked really hard to get here. We're still not out of the water. We still have a lot to go before we can really get going, but we're working on it. Keep you alive. Yeah, exactly. I know, Robert. We'll get there. There's definitely cheaper options. You can get used to. Yeah. No, I would never cheat on anybody. I think that's a horrible thing to do to somebody else. London would be very cool. I've known people that have lived there and been there before, so I'd like to visit one day.
Kitty just got it.
I won't make any TikToks here. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Now their name is They Might Make TikToks. When are you sailing? Probably more spring and summertime. So we'll probably go sailing pretty soon, just small ones. But as summer and spring approach, we'll be going more and more.
CC.
London is just raining for the rest of the year. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like Vancouver where we are right now.
Have you seen Jeremy Clarkson there?
Yeah. See Jeremy Clarkson anywhere in the UK?
CC. Here, up here.
Do you have a passion to sail, or are you just sheltering? It's we really want to try something new. So we're very new to this. We would love to learn. We're learning how to sail. So it's a passion that we are for adventure and learning, I guess.
Kitty, why do you have to be here?
It's kind of an RV, Kevin. It's an RV, but on the water, so it's a sailboat. Thank you. I'm working on it for the follow. Hammy, nice. Holly's also called Ham.
I'm a hammy.
Her name is Holly. Her middle name is an A, and then she's got an M. So sometimes she's called Ham. Been to London 2018, 2022, and 2024. Oh, wow, you've traveled quite a bit there. 1 hour south from London, UK. That's cool. London, UK in general has a lot of history. I love history, so visiting the UK would be very cool.
You're so helpful, Kitty. So this is 2.
It's hopefully not underwater. Like my dad said there, the bottom right photo is actually a live video feed of the boat. So we are on the water, not under the water. Nice. Maggie Valley Forge. What do you forge? I'm curious now. Just some kind of blacksmith, or do you forge something very specific? Do people assume you're underwater? I don't know. There's some people over here saying, they're asking if we're in an RV, and I said, we're on the water, a floating one, and then they said underwater RV, which is, I mean, kind of almost correct. It's an on top of water RV, but you know. Oh, that's cool. Maggie Valley Forge, blacksmithing stuff has always been very cool to me. It looks like you make some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, wow, look at those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
What kind of handles do they do?
I mean, those ones are just, it looks like they were railroad ties.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they do all kinds of stuff. Oh, wow, that's cool, too. I like your stuff.
Oh, wow, that one's even cool, too.
This one?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we're enjoying your content, Maggie Valley Forge. You make some cool stuff. Swords and knives, random things. Yeah, you make some cool stuff. That's really impressive. I always thought that was a really cool trade to learn. I don't have the skill set for that, or like the money to buy all the little things, but it's very cool. I did know one guy that did that kind of thing.
Well,
Norway, hello, how's it going? Sorry?
You're going to keep the fires
I get it, what?
Keep the fires going.
I can keep the fires going, but I don't have the forge or anything like that. Thank you, Brian. Of course.
Exactly.
Get a submarine next. We definitely could. A submarine is on the list, but that's a very expensive endeavor.
The yellow one?
The yellow submarine. Living the dream. Thank you very much. We worked really hard to be here. We'll see how far we get. Hopefully we get to go everywhere.
Aw.
Swords and knives, random things. Hi from Norway. Hello, Norway. How's it going? Holly and I would also like to visit your area. We were just talking about Norway with somebody else on here.
Oh yeah, wasn't that kind of at the beginning there, or?
It was just not that long ago, actually. Estonia is very close. I think it was Estonia. How much do we pay to park here? $5.75 a month. Yeah, Estonia. Very close to Finland. I guess not Norway, but...
You know, boat people
Kinda
would be
close.
offended for saying parking here. You're supposed to say dock.
Yeah, we're docked. We're not parked. Somebody would be very upset. But yeah, we pay $5.75 a month to park here. We also pay about $100, $150 for electricity.
We will learn the terms.
Yeah, submarine RV, exactly. I'll save me some pendants on the free. Some pendants? I mean, I'll hit you up. I don't expect you to send us anything. If you do, that'd be really cool, but I don't want you to spend your own money to, like, send us anything.
Yeah.
But I'll message you anyway, because it looks like you do some really cool stuff.
Hi, kitty.
And we'll follow you as well, because I really like the stuff you make.
I think that's an art.
Yeah, it's definitely
and
an
it's
art.
hard work.
There, I sent you a little quick message.
Do you use those anvils for that?
I mean, in his pictures, he's got a full-on anvil, yeah.
Because those things are way more expensive than I ever believed.
They're especially the good anvils. They're very expensive. The forging equipment is probably, yeah, it's one of the most expensive parts to even getting started in that. How did you even start there? Did you just like know somebody that had an anvil, or you just decided you want to try it and you bought your own anvil? Do you start your engine every day or every now and then to keep? Yeah, we do. So we did let it go for like a month at one point, but we do start it more than we shouldn't have left it that long. We normally do start it quite often. We should start almost once a week if we really want to. My wife told me she's afraid of losing everything and having to start over. I've been trying to convince her 100K bore with lime, 100K refit. I mean, that, yeah, if you had a boat like that, that's like basically a 200K boat at that point. Ours was 36 and we should be fine. But yeah, definitely having a really nicely refit boat, you would probably be perfect. And all you have to do is make sure you're sailing to places without the bad weather. You can just follow the good weather year round. Where were we thinking about going? Honestly, we want to go down to Mexico. That's kind of like the dream goal. Right now, we're on Vancouver Island. We're hanging out here. We want to sail around here in the beginning of summer, and then mid to late summer, we'll head down to Mexico. Maybe. We'll see. We'll make sure we're good, though.
Kitty, you're so helpful. Kitty, you're too helpful, in fact.
Make me happier. Yeah, exactly. I agree. A 500K mortgage. Yeah, I agree. Brett, thank you for the follow. Do you often encounter strong waves and tides? We have a lot of strong tides around here. We don't have a lot of crazy waves. We're in a very protected marina. We've taken the boat out occasionally, but only on the best weather days. We're going to sail a lot more come spring and summer.
Oh, shoot.
But we do have really strong tides around here. We got to be careful. We get tidal rapids in certain areas. Do it. I did. And like I said, I'll probably look at your page more later too, because I'm very interested in that. I wish I had the skills for that, or you know, just the extra money to buy all the cool stuff you need for that.
The shop, totally.
But yeah, Maggie Valley Forge, how did you get started? Was it something you just knew you wanted to try, or did you know somebody that had it and you just like messed with it? Or did you just decide to buy your own anvil and go for it?
I remember Danziger talking about it, saying how hot it was in front of the forge for so long.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about all of everything he said.
And you got like an outdoor forge and everything. That's crazy. Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh wow, that's cool. Aww.
I guess that's in a shop. Oh, that's in North Carolina. That's crazy.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Good content.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah.
Oh, look at those bits. Is that drill bits?
I don't know. No, those are just like.
Oh, look at those.
That's
They're
cool.
like railing things or something. Let's see what the railroad.
I'll have to read what they are.
Oh wait.
Oh, I think it's just an example of different twists they can forge.
Oh, that's super cool.
That is very cool. Sorry. Back to saying stuff.
Sorry.
Jeff, I already answered. Do it. I already answered that as well. How much supplies can you hold? Quite a bit. I don't know exactly what our limit would be. We do have a 270 liter freshwater tank, which is a decent amount. It would be nice to get a water maker as well, just in case. I've heard there's a couple people that have sailed and they just say that it rains enough in the ocean that they get enough fresh water just from catching it. So it's definitely possible to do that as well. If we really needed to, though, we could probably stretch the freshwater tank out to like a month and a half if we mainly used it for drinking water. Of course, it's nice to use it for showers and stuff as well. In which case, it would last a lot less. And then food-wise, we have a decent fridge, freezer. If we wanted to, we could turn it into like a full freezer and just get like a ton of meat and freeze it up.
Yeah,
in which case,
the fridge.
There's a fridge right back there. And in which case, we could last quite a long time just with like meats and stuff. And then there's lots of spots on board to like hide dried goods and stuff.
Right? Lots of squats?
Lots of squats.
Yeah.
543. That's cool. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized boat. It's not huge. It's a 35.5 foot sailboat, but it's definitely decent.
I guess I still need the flour. I always put it away.
Do you want me to grab it for you?
Oh, sure, if you don't want to. Or
If you don't want to. Sure, if you don't want to.
But I can also get it.
It's all good. I got it.
Sweet, thank you.
If I can, maybe.
I should add it to the list.
We're sure we're getting a little low on the flour. I guess this might be the perfect time to end our live, guys. Everything's kind of slowed down to a little bit of a lull. Do appreciate it. 0 production values. Thank you for the follow. We'll be back on later. We usually are. 71 films. Did you just get hacked? I feel like you were never that kind of person before, but now you are. Very strange. I'm just gonna mute you for the entire live because I feel like you maybe got hacked or something. I'm not sure. That's a little bit of a weird thing for you to say. Never heard you say that before.
Interesting.
Yeah. Lucy, thank you for the finger heart, and thank you for the rose. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. We will talk to you later. I hope you guys have a great night, a great day, a great evening, whatever it is for you guys. And we will see you later. Holly?
I said good day.
She said good day. YouTube, we are still here for you. We always usually end on YouTube. We start on YouTube first and we end on YouTube. We're also live streaming over on TikTok at the same time. TikTok is very restrictive with what you're allowed to say, so we often have to like use a roundabout way of saying certain things. So anyway, that's why that's going on. Go sailing. Go sailing right now. Raise anchor. I hit the water. Good night. See ya. Bye, bruh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you have enjoyed the show. We will be back later. Yeah, we're still here for you, YouTube. Don't worry, but thank you for being here. We are going to log off here as well, but I wanted to like say a special thank you to you guys because we do appreciate you guys a lot. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, do all that cool stuff. We're trying to get to the 1,000 subscriptions, which we are getting kind of close. We're at like 750 maybe. Let me see. Oops, that's the wrong button. 781. So we're close to 800. We're very close to getting.
That's good, kitty.
Yeah, we're getting close to the 1,000. Once you get to a certain level, we can actually get monetized. So that'd be cool if we could get to that point. We're not quite there yet. It's a long road, but we do appreciate you. What's going on? Not too much. We're about to log off, actually. We're just about getting ready for supper. So we've been live for like 2 hours at this point. But we do very much appreciate you guys over on TikTok. We're working really hard to make videos and content. Go live for... What? TikTok? I did say TikTok.
Yeah? Okay. Sorry.
As well as YouTube. We're working very hard to make videos for everybody.
I just interrupted.
No, you're good. Daniel, hello, what's going on? You ever went to the mall? No, I have never done that. The real term. That sounds like a horrible thing to do to people. I don't think I could be that mean to people. You bunch of wild ones.
Get out of here.
Josh has said the word. Apparently a doll is on as well, so... yeah, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, subscribe. I know there's only 10 people currently watching, but 10 more of you guys subscribing if you haven't already would go a long way. Getting close to the 800 mark, so...
CC would like some dinner, too.
I gotta feed the cat.
Kibble man, kibble man, kibble man.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We will talk to you later. Have a good rest of your day. We'll be alive later tonight as well, so...
Thank you, everybody.